Hey, what's up, YouTube? Digital Soul here. Psh, excuse me for being MIA for a minute. I had my birthday, then I had my 11th wedding anniversary with my wife, and then just this past Thursday we had her birthday. She's 35. I'm robbing the cradle like a mother. 7 years difference, man. Crazy, right? But yeah, so it's been busy. But I'm trying to figure out what games I want to play for my second channel. All my stuff is old, and with me no longer being interested in Resident Evil 6, it's gonna be funny because I got my hoopage hooked up, I got my TV, I got everything ready to go. The only thing is, I just need to play something. So I'll find something and I'll get that rolling for you guys right away, and I promise that. But what I wanted to talk about today was desensitization, or desensitized, or just people being not as sensitive to things as they used to be, man. Like it's different when I was a kid now than when I felt really safe as a kid, and I'm sure that my kids feel really safe as kids because I try to make them feel as safe as they possibly can. But movies back in the day used to seem so scary, and I don't know if it's just because I'm 42 years old now and I'm just not scared of nothing. Something goes bump in the night, I'm that guy that gets off in the movie because I'm gonna go. I'm gonna see me going. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna check on it and see what it is. Because that's just how I am. Because I'm the dad. I got to be responsible. But movies, I remember jumping. I remember being scared. And it's just not as scary as it used to be. And it doesn't even have to be just horror movies. Let's talk about, like, back in the day. I'd see like a little bit of bra, or a little bit of panty on a female, and you'd be like, oh, you look at these things. Remember, like, the woman in red with Gene Wilder back in the day? I was like, oh, I never saw nothing like that before. And it's like, but nowadays, chicks wear bras and panties outside, and it's just like, everybody's desensitized to things. I'm not saying kids run around and seeing that, but it's just not what it once was. It's just like, in this day and age, like back when my parents were young, or when their parents were young, women used to wear skirts down to their ankles, and men didn't have pants hanging off their ass with their freaking butt crack hanging out. It's so crazy just seeing things change, because I'm at that age now where I am a full-grown adult. Being 42 years old, I'm approaching that hump in life. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, things just seem so different. I remember when I was 15, I thought that when I turned 30 years old that I was going to be this tie-wearing, stuffy person, and that used to scare me, because a little bit of dust on top of my camera, and that used to scare me because I didn't want to change who I was, and here I am still being me, and but it's just the world around you changes, and it's just what is accepted is just changing so much. Technology alone, look, here we are doing this. When I was a kid, I didn't have this. When we had a Sky pager, that was like, wow, we can actually, like, make him beep and he'll know to call us because he'll see a number on his little page thing, and it'll be like, whoa, and then we used to text with it too, because we would just, it wasn't actually texting like you guys can do now. We would send, figure out like 4 is H and 5 is, whatever. You'd have to sit there and decipher stuff and try and, see what was going on. And people that did carry cell phones, they were bricks. You couldn't just slide that sucker away somewhere and be cool with it. But it's just amazing. Are you noticing it? You will. As your generation comes full term and you hit like 20, 25, 30, you'll see how things change and how much out of the loop that you become. No matter how hip and cool that you think you are, and think that you're going to just stick with it. Because I don't even watch MTV anymore, because there's no music on that channel no more, man. It's all reality to this and that. That's another thing I hate, reality TV. But how do you feel about, people becoming so desensitized to things? It's like, if you sit there with your hand over fire, you're not going to get used to it, I don't think, because the flesh burns and ow, ow, ow. But if you're sitting there and you're constantly watching TV, and even on basic cable channels, you got people almost having sex, it's just crazy. It's crazy to me because when I was a kid, I never saw that. You'd have to stay up late at night and watch some HBO After Dark or some Skinamax, Cinemax. You know what I'm saying? And scary movies, I mean, they might be more gory now. They might be more over the top, but they just don't seem as scary as they once were. You know? So how do you guys feel? Would you like to share something with me down below? If so, post down below. I read all that. Everything down there, I pay attention to it. And until next time, it's Digital Soul, and I'll see you with something really new really soon. Peace. Psh, just gotta figure out games. I got like old stuff, like Ultimate Alliance 2, and I have the Juggernaut and download and all that stuff. And like just old stuff. But I'm gonna play something regardless, and it'll be on there. Take care.